Yo, what's going on? You're tuning into another Mario Ramon review. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Today, we're going to do part 2 of the Real Housewives of Potomac review. It's the reunion, part 2 of the reunion. It's part 2 of part 3. But let's get to it. This song is... When I grow up... Hey! Be careful what you wish for because you just might get it. Hey, Candace. We're talking to you. We're talking to you. We're talking to you, okay? This is Candace's part. Be careful what you wish for because you... What you gonna do? You gonna drag me, Michael? What you gonna do? What you gonna do, Monique? You gonna drag me? She's been asking for this since Monique was pregnant. In my opinion, she asked Monique when she was pregnant. She knew Monique had placenta in her body, and she wasn't able to drag her. And no, I don't condone violence, but I don't condone verbal abuse, physical abuse, mental abuse, sexual abuse. I don't condone any of the abuses. And Candace can tend to have a verbal abuse, a verbally abusive mouth. I've seen clips of her husband and say, oh, Candace, shut the fuck up, man. Shut up. She's telling everybody's business. And then this is my thing, because I've been physically abused before. And when my abuser came in the room, I was quiet as a Chinese leopard. Yeah. If you're that fucking scared and you have to put blinky notes to remind you when to breathe and blink, then don't provoke the bear. Don't keep talking about it. Oh my God. She just kept talking to Monique and, you know, she just kept trying to make a quick little point and all of those. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut up. They should have set her on one side, Monique on a whole another side. But Andy knows what he's doing. Andy can be messy sometimes. Andy can be messy sometimes because he be asking those questions like, Natalie from Pittsburgh wants to know, how did you feel when you got your neck snapped? You know what I'm saying? And tell Natalie from Pittsburgh she can kiss my ass in Potomac. I don't believe them people be asking them questions. I believe that be Andy asking them questions. Giselle's face, oh my God. She should just do a photograph book of all the looks of her face. She was just like, the whole time, it looked like the look of worry. She was like, when I get Jamal's ass on this phone. But it's all fake. Look at it now. They had that one incident when she came to Atlanta for the restaurant, and that was it. They never shot together again. That shit fake. They are in an entanglement. Oh my God. So my boyfriend and I, we were fussing because he is upset with Monique because he feels that Monique has not shown any remorse. I feel that Candace hasn't learned a lesson. It's not Monique's part to teach her a lesson, but if you're in front of America and you get, you know, if this happened to you, what happened to Candace, then turn around and make us like you. Don't make us dislike you. I don't get it. I don't get it. And then Candace is talking about Ashley's husband. They slept together. They slept together. And here goes Giselle. It's always Candace, Giselle, and Robin in the confessionals giving the drama. If you've noticed, they're the main key factors in the drama. And Candace is like talking about Michael Darby and the time when he got caught, and talking to Ashley while she's pregnant. Sometimes, Candace, it's okay to shut the fuck up. It's really okay to shut the fuck up. Sometimes. You don't have to have an opinion on everything. You weren't there when they invented electric. Well, when they invented electric, maybe they shouldn't have did it in the rain. Shut the fuck up. This isn't your party to go to, Pumpkin Lamb. It just wears me out. She wears me out. You ain't got 10 cents to put cheese on a fucking Whopper. Mommy, can I have $20,000? What do you need $20,000 for, Candace? Right. I make my own money off the show. Monique already done told us this little ass money y'all making ain't no money. It's something big to y'all, but it's nothing to the real divas. Monique told Andy, she said, now I know you're my boss, but this little bit of change, honey, this is like a part-time job, bitch. I don't have to do it. I was living in this motherfucking house when I met your ass. She pulled a Nene, honey. No one knew you until they knew me. Okay? Giselle and Robin, they wore the same dress, in my opinion. That fucking dress, oh my God, that Robin had on, it wouldn't even burn in a fireplace. If you put that shit on firewood and you could put lighter fluid on it, it's burn resistant. It's fire resistant. And Giselle just slapped some old ass rhinestones on hers and called it a day. And they really think they be turning it. That's the funny fucking part. That's like that time when Fergie sang the Star Spangled Banner and she thought she was turning it. Honey, you are not turning it. They need to bring back that girl who started all this shit. Not Gigi, but what's the other lady's name? And they said Monique was standing there taking a picture with her. They need to bring her back. But she was Deshaun Snow to me. She was just like, I don't know. I could do with her or without her. It's kind of like I could eat french fries with ketchup. I could eat it with ranch. So it's not going to stop me from eating the french fries. So her not being on the show is not going to stop me from watching it. Her being on the show is not going to make me watch it. I don't know what her name is, but she's the one who got the rumors started. Jamal and Giselle. I promised myself I wasn't going to even talk about Giselle tonight because this is the thing. I just don't want to do her daughters any harm. And they may not see this video, but I don't want to release any more energy for other people to say something and her daughters say. I just don't want that energy. I don't want that energy of those beautiful girls. Because at this point, it's like the Menendez brothers. I know that Josiah, I am both with their parents. And Giselle, the best thing, I will say this. I know this is a paycheck for Giselle, but it's either paycheck or your children's love, honey. You do one more season, it might finish y'all's relationship up if this season didn't do it. I don't mean any harm when I say this, but come on. Sometimes our parents do things and they're like, well, I'm the parent and you have to do what I want you to do and all of this. But fuck that. You don't know what these girls see online. They're at the age where you can't dictate what they see and what they don't see, and you're always gone. And we know Jamal is always gone. So you don't want them to see all these hurtful things that people are saying about you and Jamal online. So just stop it. Just stop it right here. I wouldn't go on next year if I were you. Here go Andy being messy again. I like Drunken Karen. I bet you do. It's good for ratings. I bet you do. But this is the thing. So far as Karen and Ray, this whole season, I don't think that Ray liked the Black Bill Gates comment. Because now the IRS are, oh, you a Black Bill Gates? Well, let us check these files, honey. We had overlooked you all these years, but now it's time to get into this business. Your wife around town, honey, with a new Celine every weekend. Let us look into this shit. We're looking. We're looking. And I just think that that's why he did not want to hug Karen. He didn't want to say, I love you and different things like that. And I don't think she understands. She's like, well, I'm bringing income. But like Monique said, this little ass check is not worth my life. This is some shit for y'all to feel important in your little communities, the ladies to feel important. But the men don't give a shit about that. The men who actually have money don't give a shit about this. I know that if I was presented with a reality show, my boo would say hell to the nah. And I probably wouldn't be able to do it. If it involved he and my relationship, I wouldn't be able to do it. I already know. And if I did it, he would let me have it the same way Giselle's children let her have it, and the same way that Ray lets Karen have it. Michael grabbing the cameraman's ass. Ashley is trying to defend her husband. She's riding a horse around town. Hey, my husband's, he only likes women. He only likes women. Michael Darby only likes women. No, fuck that. Fuck that. You just squoze out a whole entire sun out of your vagina. Your nipples are sore because your ass is breastfeeding tonight, bitch. And you're defending him and you're like, well, when we were separated, I kind of slept with someone and all that. No, fuck all that. Don't make no excuses. That's the same thing. It's the same scenario that the R. Kelly victims do. They make excuses for his funky ass. Ashley, stop making excuses for him. You should have did the post-nup, but now you have that prenup. If you have the same prenup, rip that shit up and get a new one. You pushing humans out your vagina at this point. And that's all Ashley was waiting on. She's a smart girl. Sometimes you have to wait for the story to unfold. She's a smart girl because now she got that child support coming and alimony. It's going to be good. And then you could take that and open up a little small business, honey, some bath salts and soaps or some kind of like hot stone treatment for the girls in Potomac and just get it, fixed up really nice and just charge, an annual fee and honey, charge a fee. And it's kind of like a female's golf course. Okay? Open you up a business. Don't use your name. Don't be Ashley's. We already got Ashley Furniture. Call it Treat Yourself. Ooh, let's go to Treat Yourself for the weekend. And you can have like up to 12 rooms that bitches can rent, honey. After they get that mud and pie and shit put on their face. And sitting there with cucumbers and shit and those towels wrapped around their head, they could stay in the room. And the rooms could be like $2,000 a night. They'll pay it. The people in Potomac will pay it. They pay $2,000 for daycare for their motherfucking dog. So I know they'll pay $2,000 a night to rub some motherfucking mud and worms on their face. Are you fucking kidding me? Out of line. Monique's husband, when he did that bottle, that Heineken bottle, and this is Monique. It was out of line. But it wasn't like her grandmother was sitting there. It was these other mortal castmates. I'm like, these bitches got bad hat lines. Do you actually think I care what they think or say? We got 3 children running around here. They didn't come. This is not the Virgin Mary running around here. Monique does do this. And it is the size. Next, moving on. You see this motherfucking house I got her in? Shit. Andy, I did think Andy was coming for Karen when he was talking about Ray's penis. And that's another thing, Karen. I know you want to be honest and everything, but you can't be honest with this group of girls. This isn't your friend Sarah that you grew up with on your wood farm. Okay, so just don't. And I know Karen can't help it. That's why she's like, well, I'm not going to drink any. And her and Ray had the conversation. That's why she ain't drink. She said, Ray, I'm not going to drink. I said this, and I'm so sorry. I can't believe I said it. But I will not have another cocktail around these bitches. Okay, Karen, the next time I hear that something about my penis, the guys at the golf course, they're up there talking, laughing at me, Karen. I'm sorry, Ray. That's what those conversations are like in my mind. Listen to baby back there. He is back there talking. But that's pretty much it. I just wanted to retract the statement that I said last week when I said Ashley looked really good last week. She's beautiful. She's, from the neck up, but that outfit was not right with the Lord. I don't think that it would burn if you put it in a fireplace. I think it was fire resistant, but that's not my business. That's her business because she wanted to wear it. And I'm going to give her that. She gets one because Ashley usually jams on the 1 and the 2, but she's pregnant. So I'm going to let her have that. And I do, I like her. I think she's messy, but I do like her. Wendy. I can't wait for Wendy to come back next season, but I want her to come back without Candace, without Robin, and without Giselle. Do away with them. Get some people with real personality, real fashion sense, and actually real plots. There was nothing about Robin's plot. What? She owes the government money. That's not a good plot. Giselle, what? She's with another man this season. Even if it's her baby's daddy, I don't give a fuck. It's another man. It ain't the same one from last year. Or the one last year wasn't the same one from last year. All these bad outfits and hair. And you still getting all these men? Oh my God. That's all I have to say, guys. That's all I have to say. Tell me, what do you think about the Real Housewives of Potomac? I'm just looking down to make sure I covered everything. But tell me, what do you think about the Real Housewives of Potomac, episode 2 of the reunion? Um, I don't know. I don't know. What else? What else? What is there something I miss? I thought the husbands were gonna actually come on this week, but the husbands didn't come on this week. And it's just like I want to say next year, guys. If it's incriminating to other people, don't say it. Just like Candace, we know her husband's white with a black penis. We don't. I don't want to. I can't get that out my mind. I can't unhear it. I'm like this guy. He's white with a black penis. And I'm still side-eyeing. I'm like, well, do we need an ointment to get it to the correct color? Like, what's going on? And but see, Candace, you put yourself in that. You put yourself in that. I just wish that the show would come back minus Candace, minus Robin, and minus Giselle. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, Giselle, she's going to create a Menendez brother situation, not in the aspect where her children will hurt her, but they damn sure will not like her ass. And I think that, if this year didn't do it, next year will solidify the deal for sure. For sure. Because if I'm looking at her like if she were my mother, I would be like, look, don't sign the contract this year. Either if you sign that contract this year, because the kids have nowhere to go. It's not like they can go to their dads. They don't have anywhere to go. The grandfather is 80-something. So, Mom, please, they're talking about us online. They're talking about us on school. Stop. Stop. Enough. You fucked our lives up enough. Stop it. Jeez, my knees, honey. These people they doing it for the clout. They doing it for the clout. They are doing it for the clout and fucking up the lives of the babies. Fuck that. Chill out. All right, well, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me on the Mario Ramon review. If you like the video, definitely like the video, subscribe to my channel, and comment. I would love to hear your comments, and I do answer the comments back. So thank you so much for taking time out of your day to hang out with me on the Mario Ramon review. God bless you, and have a happy Sunday. I'll see you next time on the Mario Ramon review. Have a great day. Peace.